3:04.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope this day finds everybody well. Well, this day is pretty much gone. I hope everybody had a good day. I had 3 experiences today with this host, H-O-S-T, in Parasite. The Spirit led me to see it. Now, I'm not going to be no host, and I'm not going to be a parasite. I'm here to make us think. I'm here to help us evolve and expand our conscious mind for us to come up out of this box that we have been put in. And the world is unbalanced because our energy is unbalanced. Our spirit is unbalanced. Our vibration is unbalanced. Our frequency is unbalanced. And until we understand we're not this meat soup, we're going to keep spinning. But again, Pluto going to urge us to change, or we're going to go down like the Titanic. Not we. Because Daphne trying to get these life lessons. I'm looking at what life's showing me. And so I'm here to share with anyone who is in a situation where it's a host and a parasite, where you have to fight for power, or somebody is empowering you. If somebody is feeding you, or somebody feeding off of you. I'm speaking to those people that don't know their self-worth, because that's the only way you can give more of yourself to somebody else outside of yourself, is when you don't know just how valuable you are. Yes. So a parasite is, and I'll share with you the 3 experiences that the Spirit allowed me to see with these beautiful big eyes. A parasite is an organism that lives on or in a host and gets its food from or at the expense of its host. A psychic vampire, an energetic vampire, is a creature in which it feeds off the life force of another living creature. And that's what's happening with us. We have been fed off of by the powers that be. And they taught it to us indirectly how to do it. And by us doing it indirectly, we didn't know what we was doing. And this is how we became unbalanced. Now, the first thing I saw today that showed me parasite and hoax was your girl who stopped speaking to me and told her husband to stop speaking to me. Now, she wants to sit in the slop of all this. I'm sick, this hurt, this, gotta go to the doctor to be looked at and checked on and x-rays and all of this stuff, which means she want to have victim parties. She wants to have the lack mentality instead of doing the work. You see, the more we connect to our heart chakra, and accept we're not this meat soup, the more longer we will live to find out more about the soul. So we're not doing the work to understand the soul, the meat soup, it will perish from something, somehow. So she and her 2 sons that she has, and I think those children should be in school. So I'm just, like I tell you, I'll be alert and I'm paying attention. These children stay in that room. Everybody know what a hotel room look like. They stay in that room all day, every day, and they come out maybe 2 or 3 times a day and walk the dog to the end of the building and come back and go get back in the room. She does not even allow them to come outside and sit in the sun, go walk somewhere, go walk to the store by themselves, because one of them look like he got to be a teenager, and the other one got to be right at a teenager, if not one. So she gonna walk to the office and she wants to play this victim part, like she always gotta have somebody walking on the side of her. That's how her husband be treating her. You gotta hold her hand and walk with her. So you see, that's the parasite and the hoax. She's sucking their energy out of them because she doesn't want to do the work on herself. And if she is so sick and she so see this hurting, that hurting, why don't she go somewhere like a nursing home? You get what I'm saying? But people are so selfish. They rather suck life out of somebody else so that they can continue to live in the slop. You see? She's not doing the work to become better, to become well. She's feeding off of them. She's stopping them from living their lives, being free, because everybody got to cater to her and her sickness and that she might fall and lose her balance. But she refused to walk with a walker. She refused to walk with a cane. You see? So she's taking their life force energy from them by being the victim. Again, to be the victim, you got to be victimized. That's the first thing I saw today. So the second thing I saw today, me and this lady, she talking to me. I'm sitting out here after I done put me something on the stove there. And she come around that corner, an older lady, and she's so tired and she aching. And I said, baby, see, I stops people from talking crazy to me. Let me tell y'all something. That's what y'all not understanding. When that go in there, it can't come out of there. You see? So when she started talking negative, I said, no, baby, the energy that you putting on to say that something hurt you, this, that, and third, you could be saying, all is well. So she seen what I was trying to do because she kept on trying to give it to me. So I stood up. I'm talking to her, trying to speak life into her. I'm trying to give her some life force energy. You see what I'm saying? She wanted to pray for me. She wanted to pray for Daff. Daff is not their mind in the business. She wanted to pray for me. I allowed her to pray for me and prayed with her. After speaking life until she understand what I'm saying, so she said, could I walk with her over there to the courtyard, to the table, and she can sit down? I said, oh, no problem. You want me to come sit with you and continue talking with you, or do you want me to just walk over there and come on back to my chair? She said, no, you can come and sit with me. So I'm walking over there with her with my chair, and I'm going over there. When he gets to the table, they got a little boy. I said, that's the second person, because when I first started on my journey, I kind of got away from it because, being on this journey by yourself, I get a little distracted and thing when stuff run upon me. I forget, well, the spirit showed it to me in threes, mind, heart, and spirit. So the lady was the second one. So when we got to the table, they had a little boy sitting at the table. He had on uniform clothes. He works over there at Waffle House. And we asked him what his name was. First of all, she asked him, could she sit to the table with him? Because I had my chair. And he told her, yeah, she can sit there. And so she asked him what his name was. He said his name was Trevor. Now, mind you, Trevor got a tag hanging on his hat. He worked over at the Waffle House. The tag said, little bitch. So she asked him why he got that on. He said, because that's his nickname. So I said, well, Trevor, I don't think these people should be calling you little bitch because he's a boy. I don't think that's funny. To put that on the name tag. So we started asking Trevor how old he was. Trevor was 14. So I'm saying, well, Trevor ain't got no business working at no 14. And then to be given the name little bitch. So she asked Trevor, can she pray for Trevor? Listen well now, because we don't know what we got inside of us because of the parasite. Parasite. She asked Trevor, could me and her pray for, now I ain't volunteered to pray for Trevor and Travis or whatever his name was. She volunteered me to pray with her with this boy. And so we got there, we said a little prayer over Trevor and this mama and this daddy. Trevor wanted to start talking after that prayer thing and saying what was going on because we said, we don't think it's legal for you to be working. How you get a check? I said, well, they pay you cash. He said, yeah, they give him a couple of dollars. So again, Trevor's parents is a hoax and parasite. A lot of these people that live in this hotel, somewhat homeless, and they work little jobs around here or what have you, and stay here. And we talking to Trevor, we telling Trevor that he shouldn't be doing nothing over there. That these people is draining this energy, even though it's your mother and your father, they still don't have the right to suck the life force energy out of you because what we're doing is indirectly teaching the child to give their energy away for free. Yes? So after talking to Trevor, the little girl comes, she said, Mama wanted Trevor or the sister, and Trevor went on about his business. The lady name was Vanessa, so Vanessa started talking again and how she just so tired and this and that. And I'm trying to hear what Vanessa's saying because in my spirit I'm feeling like Vanessa ain't right. And Vanessa started saying, Vanessa told me she was on meth, on these drugs. So I think when Vanessa came around that corner, see, a lot of times people want to feed off of you instead of fight that demon. And when she seen that I was not going to let her take me to the pity party, she started realizing that I was trying to speak life into her, and she started receiving it. Okay, now mind you, Vanessa said, let me pray for you. I ain't had no problem. I ain't need no prayer, but I let Vanessa fool herself to think she was praying for me. But all the while, Vanessa really and truly was asking for prayers herself. Then she turned around and she wanted to pray for Trevor. And after Trevor left, Travis, I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, that's here nor there. after praying for him and he left, that's when she acknowledged that she had this meth situation going on. She had been in the hospital for 8 months. The man that she has in her life is the parasite. I wanted to cuss just now, and I guess, because see, I'm absorbed. I had to hurry and come up in here and get in that sea salt bath and saw sage and Palo in here, because when I was talking to her, I started literally feeling that was attached to her, and I was becoming drained in that. See, I just want y'all to pay attention to how, if y'all would just listen to your body, it'll tell you what's going on in your surroundings. And I started feeling energetic talking to her. And I had to tell her, I said, baby, look, I'm feeling drained right now. You got a lot going on. She said, you're right. And I'm telling her because this man is a husband. She says he plays the mind, y'all know the word I won't say, foolery with her. She's aware that he's doing it. She is the one who is sick, but she around here trying to pray for everybody. That shows you that the girl light is still on. But she can't fight the demon that with the man, trying to get away from the demon that she married to. You see how we do our own selves a disservice by staying in toxicity and saying God in the same breath. In order to shift the energy, this is not what I heard, this is what I know. In order to shift that spirit from out of our spirit, attached to our spirit, attached to our aura and etheric field, we must change. And the change will make us uncomfortable. So she wants to leave so bad, and this is all I can tell her. And if you don't do it, you'll never know where your strength lies. Because if you can take and pray for me when I didn't need no prayer, and then want to pray for Trevor, she has God in there. But because she's dealing with a parasite that's sucking the life out of her, because he doesn't want to do the work on himself, clinging on to the strength that this woman has. And she still got it. She said she was in the hospital for 8 months. He said that somebody robbed the hotel. Great. I said, girl, ain't nobody robbing nobody at the hotel. That man done sold this girl stuff while she in the hospital and had surgery, trying to get back on her feet. But that demon, they got the net demon. He is a demon, narcissistic, you see, playing mind foolery with her. She trying to stay attached to God, but you can't have God in your life, honey. God is not going to be nowhere where no devil at. Y'all gonna have to decide which one you want. So you got a parasite in your life. The parasite is taking your life force energy from you. I'm clearly sitting here with her, speaking life into her. Telling her that she's more than a conqueror, that she must do it. She must leap out on her faith. I'm not talking about what I heard, I'm talking about what I did. We have to trust the process of that unknown. We are energetically connected to the source. And if we try to do something that's good, we are going to get good. But we have been told what is good and what is not good, and what we should have and what we shouldn't have. You see? That buy, sell, trade, food, fucking fight. And we don't realize how we can do with so much less. But we keep on sucking the life out of each other, knowing this person is draining us energetically. Y'all know y'all not happy with these people. I'm talking from my experience. I was not happy anymore. Did I want to stay because I wanted for nothing, or did I want to get out and find my happy? We keep on allowing people to take our value, which is the life force energy, from us. So the mother is playing tricks with Trevor, making him work for free. She telling the business what's going on at the Waffle House, how the people treating her and her husband wrong and making them do things that they're not getting paid for. And he's hearing that, so he's trying to pour that stuff onto us. That he just want to help them because they're in between living at hotels. So you see, the child is innocent. They want to help, but all the while the parents is sucking the life out of them. They're not empowering the child. They're overpowering the child. There's a parasite in who. She's staying with this man. And she want to come get my life force energy. And anybody else who will give it to her, I still feel drained, yo. I took a sea salt bath and I polycentos, and I still feel drained because I said, let me go talk about this and get this out of me. And if anybody out there doing it, y'all got to stop doing that because y'all messing up everything around here. I told her, I'm not going to keep giving you my life force energy and you're going to go back and give it to him, because she said, you lift me up. I feel so much better. I feel a little bit better. So now I done left her off spiritually because I spoke life into her. She going back in the room with the one who sucked it out of her. She gonna see me tomorrow. The devil is a lie to hell he preach. I'm not gonna keep giving you my life force energy if you're gonna go back and let him suck it out of you. That will be draining me. See, energy is supposed to be reciprocal. It's supposed to be an even exchange. We are supposed to feed into each other and not feed off of each other. So this is a toxic relationship. The one who is the parasite is telling you things. She said he's fucking what I hate. She knew that's what he's doing. She said she got to leave out of her room and go talk to herself and say, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. This is what the parasite do. Project themselves onto the hoax and make the hoax believe something. And all the while, it's them. So again, you got to know your value. You have to have a sense of self, a strong foundation to love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, this is what we're going to continue to experience until we learn to love self. Self is the God in us. Self is the God in us. And we keep giving our God away, thinking that He's out there somewhere, because that's the program. It's the God in you, and the God in you is the frequency of divinity, sacredness, see, divine, loving, kind, generous. That's God. It's not a person that's going to come. It's the God in you, the essence, the characteristics of love. So I gave her some loving. She thinks she's going to come back and get some more loving tomorrow? No, I ain't getting nothing back. That needs to get it back. This is why I got on this journey, because all of my life, I'm thinking I'm just a good guy. Yes, I am the good guy. But if it doesn't go both ways, that anger that I kept pushing down of people not loving me, I had to get that out, because that's what happened on my journey when I started. It was coming out aggressive, you see, because I had pushed down anger because it wasn't reciprocal. I was the hoax. It was the parasite feeding off of the love that I had and never giving it back. And we can't be in no type of relationship, none, where the energy is not reciprocal, because all it does is you a disservice. If you allow somebody to take something that they're not giving you energetically, spiritually, vibrationally, it must be equal exchange. And that's what the universe is asking us. Do we want to be more like God? Or do we want to be more like our shadow side, which is the darkness in us, the devilishness in us, the bad in us, see, the wickedness in us, because none of us are free of it. So if she's going to fight, she's going to have to fight. I had to fight. I cried a many tears. The devil tried to attack my mind a many days. And I told her, every time the devil come for you, you just start saying thank you. That's what I used to do, talk over the devil. When I was in Dallasonville and I was in Baton Rouge by myself, and the devil tried to attack me, I just started talking over the devil. Thank you, I can see. Thank you, I can hear. Thank you, I can walk. Thank you for the food I had. Thank you for the clothes on my back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all you've done doing. Thank you for what you're going. I just started talking over the devil. You see? I kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Because that's what the devil will come do us. Make us keep on conforming and complying to the wickedness in this world when we know better. We know what God represents. Even though they lied to us, we know God is love. But we're not doing what we know we're supposed to be doing. And this is what I mean when I say the universe is picking us up energetically. The universe is picking up your mental energy. The universe is picking up the energy, the frequency that's in your heart. And the spirit and the soul is connected to the universe. So you're only fooling yourself when you don't do the work to suppress that dark shadow side. We must understand our shadow side. We must understand our dark side. It's a part of us. It's a part of us. We must understand how to balance it out with the Christ conscience. Not to ignore our dark side, not to be ashamed of our wrong, not to be guilty about anything that we did that wasn't pleasing or what have you. It's to learn from it and not do it again. That's what it's about. To learn from our shortcomings. Yes? So again, hoax and parasite It's the reason why the world is unbalanced. They taught it to us indirectly. They kept feeding off of us, the people in power, people in your family, your husband, your wife, your children. My son did it to me. He fed off of me emotionally. You know what I'm saying? But he never gave me nothing back. And I love him to the moon and back. But I understand. I've learned from it. And he has tried. Every now and again he'll call because he knows I'm a lawyer, upstanding kind of person. I have morals, values, and ethics. And I will speak life into anybody. But if you're going to use what I'm speaking to you to go do wrong out there in the world, I'm going to start speaking life into you because you're feeding off of me. And I don't want nobody to feed off of me. I want to speak life into somebody so that they can live again. And then they can go speak life into somebody else. That's what it's about. Helping one, reaching one, and teaching one. We have to change this world because we did this. We did this with our mental energy. We did this with the frequency in our heart. Nobody did us anything because we had free will and free choice. If somebody come to your house and try to take your stuff out of there, you're going to stand up tall on all 10 toes. So nobody did us anything. We did it of our own free will with this conforming and complying. So again, it is time for us to learn from what we did to ourselves. We did it. We chose. Nobody made us do anything. Nobody can make you do anything against your will. You do it because that's what you want to do. So we need to get rid of this parasite and hoax thing. Stop feeding off of people. Speak life into people. Stop allowing people to feed off of you. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but somebody is being parasite and hoax. Somebody just want to feed off of you and tell you low vibrational things. You ain't good enough. You ain't pretty enough. You ain't fine enough. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. And I'm sick of you. And I'm tired of you. And I'm going here and there. And they're just feeding off of you. And you don't know your self-worth. You keep on putting up with this here. You see? So you're affecting us all because we are a collective. We are one. So what y'all do is hurting us all because we're doing this stuff and somebody is watching it indirectly. The devil, the devil, the devil, the devil. They come in here, but the internet is kind of shaky around here, and that's neither here nor there. But again, when you're speaking truth, you know what I'm saying? That's how them vibrations come. So again, that lady had my baby. I was running in here. I hesitated to go get in that salt water after talking to her. And I mean, she trying hard, and I can see her strength. But again, it's hard to fight our demons. It is very hard to fight our demons. I know I've been there, done that, and I got a t-shirt. So I'm just here to encourage anybody. But this parasite and hoax thing that's going on out there in this world is unreciprocal energy that's being exchanged and learning indirectly things that doesn't help us all. We're all in this together. What we do affects all of us. All of us, because we teach directly and indirectly. Love is the answer. Who cares what the question is? God is in you. The characteristics supposed to be what God represents. It's not nobody out there. It's the love that you give somebody else that makes them want to continue to live and do right, talk right, be right. Yes? Definitely gonna get on out here. I love y'all people to the moon and back. Namaste.